Hello and welcome back to my next video, or stream. I am Chaos to the power of 10 and we will play the next part of Dragon Age. There it is. Hi Carol. Hi, welcome in. And right out of the game again. Here's your number 2, Naki. Thank you for coming by and redeeming. Back into the game. Woo. Okay. Last time we were fighting against the Dark Horde, I believe. The king died because one of their friends betrayed them. And we almost died because of that and because there were a lot of monsters around. Flemeth? Darkspawns. Flemeth saved us and we woke up here and now her daughter, Morrigan, is with us. And apparently we can update. We can level up. Let's do 2 of these. And 1 of these. Okay, next. Then... Hi, Hogness. I thought you were lurking. Coercion. The character is exceptionally influential and can compel all, but the most strong-willed individual. Ooh. I guess... Well, we also need stealing. Maybe Morrigan has stealing. Maybe. So I guess we will go expert. Yeah, we go expert. Next, this one. Can never decide. Wait, we don't have enough points to upgrade one of these. The ones that we already have, so what to do with this now? Also Steam had been up 30 seconds when I came in, yeah. Yeah, but I haven't greeted you yet in the video, and the chat also is empty when I start, or when I come over here into the gaming setup. So for people who watch the video, or on YouTube, it would look weird if I just ignore you. You know? Does it have to... Do we have to start a new one? I don't really want to. At the moment. Okay, YouTube, Chaos would never ignore me. Ignore me. She is too sweet for that. If she did it, I probably deserve it. Or I'm just stupid. I'm also not sure how many people really watch my videos on YouTube. To be honest, just out of fun, we could do the walking bomb. Then again, the friendly fire. I really dislike the friendly fire. I think friendly fire's off on the easy difficulty. Are you sure? Because it says friendly fire is possible. Not stupid, never stupid, always loved. Thank you, Hocken. Thank you, Carol. I'm somewhere between mana drain or health drain. Or drain life, I guess. Because it's easy. Well, it's this one, you have to be a spellcasting target. This one is for everybody. So I'm taking this one, I believe. Yeah. Play. You on easy? Yeah, I'm in easy. This time I'm on easy, so that it's unlikely that I get stuck. No friendly fire. Okay. Then next time, I guess, we will take the bomb. What do you have here? Easy has friendly fire off. I think you can also change a setting if you are playing on another difficulty. Also, you can fire cone on top of your friends and it doesn't matter. Ah, I always thought like I have to run around them and then try to... But okay, then I will just fire all of them. Arson! I guess, what is the next one? Bravery? Bravery. We'll take that, because then we go out to Death Blow. Whatever that makes. But it sounds good. Okay, let's go on. Okay, as far as I know, we have to go here, and then we can decide where to go next. So, Lost Ring? Oh yeah, that's where we get our dog, I believe. Right?
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. What of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
No. I can remember this. These heads. Ducky. Mm-hmm.
The dark spawn have sensed us.
Okay, if friendly fire is really off. Excuse me, where's my... There it is. First of all, we might want to give everyone fire weapons. Where's our friend? In the middle, of course. You might want to come next to the others. You know, not into the middle of the door. Thank you. That was way easier than the first time. Those darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Good dog. Oh no, we can name the dog. I forgot about this. And I'm not good with names. Somebody has a name? Hey buddy, I think your bag is on fire. Yeah, his sword is still on fire. What was the name of our dog in Potion Permit? Dogs? I believe. Do you want male or I don't care. Poppy? Oh, like the flower. Sure. Even though lately I'm watching a lot of Poppy playtime, so sure, Poppy. Give. Anything more? Ah, okay, fine. Come, boy. Oh, mine.
I shall do it.
I have been watching so much Poppy playtime, yeah. Since the new part came out. I haven't yet watched any theory videos. Yes. But I have seen the game multiple times. Sadly, I haven't yet seen Markiplier playing it. But Jacksepticeye has. And they are my two most watched streamers. No, let's players. Let's say it. Yeah.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
10 silvers. You should listen to your friend. We are not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You are toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You are fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you. See?
Do shut up.
Thank you.
Even a genlock would have understood that.
Forget it. I'm not paying. I will fight you.
I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Uh-huh. Do you really want to fight a mage?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. But we'll, let the toll go. Just this once.
We should maybe go first into the city and talk to people and maybe get a deal out of it and then we kill them. You're too kind.
Yes, well, move along. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering.
Thank you. I have watched GT Live and Jacksepticeye play the most recent chapter. I also have Gab Smolder's playthrough saved to watch. Somehow I have heard these names and I never watched them. Honestly, at last. Yes, spare them, then kill them. Yeah, first make a deal out of them and then we can go. Stab them.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
You have some thoughts about that?
This should
Maybe.
be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where's the
We head
Dalish
eastward
Elves?
towards the Brazilian forest. We should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
And the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Won't the Circle of Magi do what the Chantry says?
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Loghain might have to say about it.
And Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Yeah, and there was where we get stuck last time. Where would Loghain be,
If he
exactly?
isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
And why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I'm not sure any of this is a good idea.
I'm not sure I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
Of course you have a choice. You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever you decide.
Okay, I'm ready to get going. Thank you very
Fair
much.
enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Yep, Smolders is Evelyn, Jacksepticeye's girlfriend. Ah! That's why I heard about it. GT Live used to be MadPat. Ah, MadPat! From Game Theory, but he retired. Yeah, I heard about him retiring because I like to watch his video. But I didn't know that he is now GT Live. Ah, thank you. Hi. What are you doing here?
Can you protect us?
Maybe. First of all, we need to sell everything. Hi.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
Chicken. Flying chicken? Huh. Magical chicken. Turns into magical nuggies. Floating chicken, yeah. Huh. It looks fine if you look like this, but it's not. Giant chicken. Ooh, wait. Trying to put it right on the ground in the background. There we go. Giant chicken. Okay. Huh. You're a weird one, but I like you.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
Why don't the Templars
I'd
kill
rather
them?
talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of
Light
the
has
forest?
truly come,
Much
and the
more
king is
interesting.
dead.
To you, perhaps.
Stop.
You would find the moss growing upon a stone
I'm scared.
interesting.
When are
You
we
know
going
what's
home?
more interesting than that?
I brought my family to
Apostates,
Lothering because I thought it would be
mages
safe.
outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we can
Godzilla
ignore
chicken.
that, Mother. That works for me.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
What makes you think that?
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
It's not important.
I suppose it's not.
Good. I do have some questions.
Promise I'm gonna answer them.
Okay. What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Do you know anything about the bandits?
Best thing that's happened to Lothering. Bandits will keep the rabble out, if Sir Bryant and his lot won't.
I should
Don't
go.
let me stop you.
You there.
Hi.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Thank you.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
No.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Get rid of the tiny part and I will consider it.
I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you are unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit.
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
I will still steal your stuff though. So sorry. Oh. Can you open that? Nope. Sad. Okay, fine. You. I will sell you everything.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
No. Sure.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
No worries, I will sell you everything I have instead. Huh? Can I not sell everything? Oh, that is our inventory. We just bought stuff. Oops. That's not what I want. Here, take. Take. Is this stuff that we are wearing also in there? I really hope not. All of it. I have way too much anyway. Well, yeah. Before I started, I looked up what is the best stuff. And I kept the best stuff on me, so. These we need. Runes we need for spells and stuff, right? So we will keep that. Oh, these are gifts? Gifts can be given to people, right? These we can sell, for sure. Do we need these, the private documents? Or can we give them away? Ah, these are for potions. Fine. Oh yeah, fine. Oh, so much lighter. Great, thank you.
As you say.
Behalf of Sir Brian, Templar of the Phantom Face, know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Makers burn bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandits' leader plying their trade in the northern wood and woods. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertakes this mission. Yeah, sure. Stop screaming.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
No. Watch where you throw accusations, fool.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the darkspawn!
That must be horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right.
Yeah.
We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. The evil shall descend upon us!
Didn't I just tell you to shut up? Jesus. Hi.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Understandable. Are you now screaming at two children and another grown-up? Jesus. Hi.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Do you know about the bandits on the highway?
Yes, but we can barely keep order in the village right now. We have no men to chase down bandits.
I can do it.
If you like, you can speak to Sir Bryant, but I doubt he'll tell you differently.
I can do it. Have you heard of any news?
Not since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Okay, and who is in charge?
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay, thank you.
Make her watch over you.
I have read this as the 7-11 Elven. And that was so wrong. There's no 7-11 in here.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Hi.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Chaos.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are
Thank
you
you.
one of Arl Eamon's knights?
No. Do many of his knights come here?
Some have in recent days. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
You know, I am a mage.
As am I.
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
How do Templar fight against mages?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
And where would I find the Reverend Mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly. Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
I was sure I have asked that before. Most people consider Tairn Logain a hero. What do you mean?
Tairn Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Meh. I have nothing else to ask.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Should we ask him about... Should we tell him we are Grey Wardens? Yeah, sure.
I see. That is certainly worthy of notice. Tairn Logain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
About its bandits.
Breath. How many times must we drive them off?
I can do that.
No need. I will have it dealt with. Again. Savaral, those fool bandits have returned. Take some men and drive them off and see if you can't capture that leader of theirs this time.
As you command, Sir Bryant.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
All of it. Okay, I will go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Hi.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawns?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
So, the quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this?
No. I would like to hear what you have learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Who's Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though.
Your friend is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note?
Hmm.
Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I was hoping to meet the Earl, though.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Help.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Logan is involved in the Earl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening at Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Okay, we go.
Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Wait, he said something about books. There's a book. The First Blight.
Chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispel fear and ignorance.
You ever
Let those
wonder
who
if
cry
that's
out
an
in
accurate
shadow
likeness of
come.
Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had butt teeth. How will we know?
Nah. It's closed. Oh.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us.
Oh, there's a
And
book.
then shall the Maker return to the
Hi.
Black City in heaven.
I will take these, I guess. Hi.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Sure.
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well.
Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
I was hoping to receive your blessing.
Of course. I would be pleased.
I also can remember that we need to talk to
In
her.
Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation.
Does this even do something? Getting blessed?
Give her light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else.
I am a Grey Warden. Wait,
Farewell to you.
I will go first and I will talk to the other people and, you know, maybe there's something that I need you later for.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
What is the significance of the brazier?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
No. I know that all chantries keep a fire to honor her death.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathus, before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
Aren't there easier ways to keep the fire going?
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
I understand. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. I wish you well.
Where can we go?
A few knights have come through here searching for some highly artifact.
Let's start a talk with all of them at once.
Bandits are back again. Mother says the Knights Templars killed them. It's
Oh.
terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
What are those priests chanting exactly?
The Chant of Light. Surely you know it.
Nope. I never heard it sung quite like this.
Perhaps you haven't heard these verses before. The entire chant takes weeks to sing and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week and finish anew each first day.
Tell me more.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
How do you even know he exists?
He created this world. Every sunrise is proof of his existence. Every child born shows he loves us still.
Sure.
May the Maker watch over you.
Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us. And when the Maker spoke...
I have the feeling last time we talked more about stuff, but okay. You are still on fire. Look at him. He's a ball of flame. I can remember talking to him, but it was really not interesting.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I'd told Sir Bryant about bandits. His men ran them off.
They're gone?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Hi, child?
Have you seen my mother?
No. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Okay, will you come with me so that we could look together?
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Okay. Go to the chantry.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
You really should go to the chantry because I believe you are an orphan now. It would help you.
I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast?
We're planning on running that mine until the last minute.
Don't talk to my dog like that.
Maker's greetings, milady.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Tell me about those soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Sure.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
I mean, I told the Sir Brian that they are there, so indirectly I shoot them off.
Well,
Hi.
what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we are traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
No.
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
We only have to kill the commander. I don't want them reporting to Logan. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalen. Logan did.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Taren left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take a message to Logan.
What do you want to tell him?
We know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Who are you anyway? Anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean, you was?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
I am Chaos of Pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Elaborate, please.
I know that sounds absolutely insane.
Yes.
But it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
I will not turn away help if it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
No, we will... Well?
Oh, blast it.
Oh, blast it. No, we will stay like this, but you can, like, stay there, okay?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. I have some stuff that I can sell you. That just fresh out of the region, I guess. Okay.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Losering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
Poison?
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
What if some refugee triggers your trap?
Well, then those bleeding sad sots should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not?
Apparently we cannot. That's a harebrained idea if I ever heard one.
That's what Elder Miriam said. But it's my coin and my land. I just want to rest a little easier at night.
Farewell. I thought she can do poison. Huh, apparently not. Okay. Why are we not healing? Wait. What is going on over here? I don't have like broken bones or anything. Fatigue. Is a percentage increase of the basic mana or stamina cost to activate a spell or talent. But it doesn't mean that I should have. Ah, okay, now I am healing. Okay. That's okay.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
I'm not here to make trouble.
Well, those boys were trouble themselves, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Right then, name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Huge wine bottle. Have you heard any rumors?
I hear that Tiern Logain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
Any more rumors?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tiern Logain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you?
More?
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tiern Logain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost. Anything else I can get you?
What?
It's not just Darkspawn and the Horde, you know that? There are people with them. Folks who are sick with the blight, and their minds are all twisted and mad. I heard tell of a man meeting his own brother on the field, yet when he called out to him, his brother didn't even recognize him and just attacked. Anything else I can get you?
More?
I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. Anything else I can get you?
What?
There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rarefied. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is gonna do without any knights. Anything else I can get you?
What?
With King Caelan dead, the throne falls to Queen Honora. She's made her father the regent, however, at least for now. I think Caelan's father, old King Merritt, would have approved. Anything else I can get you?
What?
I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? Anything else I can get you?
Another one?
Something's going on at the Mage's Tower at Lake Callanhart. Nobody knows exactly what, though, and the Templars aren't saying. Exactly what we need, isn't it? Let's hope the Mages are just cooking up something to deal with the Darkspawn. Somebody should be, after all. Anything else I can get you?
Another one?
Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
More?
I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Caelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you?
Jesus, you have really a lot to tell me.
I hear from folks traveling the East Roads that there's werewolves in the Brazilian forest. Actual werewolves. They haven't been around since the days of Dane and his ilk. Anything else I can get you?
How much do you have?
Talk that King Caelan was cheating on the Queen and she found out about it. That's why Tyrn Loghain abandoned Caelan at Ostergar. Anything else I can get you? I'm hearing many tales of corpses clawing out of their graves. All over. Not just people either. Animals too. Just yesterday, a farmer told me about the kitten his daughter had buried behind his barn. The little thing came back to life and crawled up, mewling as loud as you please. His daughter was delighted, at least until it just about chewed her finger off. Strange days, I tell you. Anything else I can get you? Some hunters who range into the Brazilian forest say that a Dalish clan there has fallen to some kind of sickness. The blight, most likely, poor sods. Anything else I can get you?
I have the returned. Hi, Harkness. Welcome back. We are hearing a lot of rumors. He is talking for days.
There's a nasty rumor going around that the Grey Wardens are evil and that they worship the Archdemon. They're the ones that cause the blight. They were getting upset, see? That there was no use for them anymore. So they summoned up the Archdemon to do their bidding.
Sure.
It would explain a great many things. Anything else I can get you? I don't know what to tell you. Nothing I can think of at the moment.
God's heavens. It was enough anyway. We don't have food. Chaos goes around stealing all the rest of the food that is there.
If you want something, speak to Dinar. I don't deal with customers.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Did he say the elves summon the Archdiamond? No, demon. No, he said that the Grey Warden summoned the Archdemon. Or they are praying to him, kinda. Because they were mad that they are not useful anymore. What? Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
Why should I help?
The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
Okay, and how can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I will take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Thanks. Anything else here? Bards? I don't know why he still has the... Is that over his head? Because I cannot really talk to him anymore. I don't remember this guy. I remember him. There are chests in the... Or there was a chest in the next city we went. And there were letters in there, and we had to do stuff, and then we got stuff. Best description. Eh.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Do you? I was hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't. Yeah. A bit of herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
In the woods in the north.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
No.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
It's fine. As far as I know, none of our people can do traps. Wait, where can I... Oh yeah, down here. Nope, none of us. Sorry. Not this time.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the...
I saw you take the supplies from my car.
Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft.
You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Are we...
Hi, friend.
Merad, you aren't one of my captors. I
Nope.
will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Chaos, pleased to meet you.
You mock me.
No.
Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled helps.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
Get ready for the Kunari to change drastically in the second game. Let's first do the first game. I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Thank you. I believe in you. Thank you. Let's see if we get stuck in the next city. Would the mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Okay, I will ask.
Well then.
Eaten alive by darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
His sword is still on fire. Back to the mother. Hui.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always
He's
returned.
burning.
Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother.
Dear mother, I need your help. I gave you money. Now help me.
Yes. What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Stan.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
How much of a fate, like a decision? Like, if you say fate, then it would be like there is a possibility of some other way that things can end. Putting somebody in a cage just to be surrounded by monsters is not really a situation where you have different outcomes, like a lot of them. Yeah, it's not really fate, so you could have let him run into the woods in the dark, for example. That would be like, okay, he can do something, and therefore his fate changes. Not in a cage, though. It's just more cruel, yeah. I want him freed. I might have use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I think you might release him into my custody.
Your custody?
Yeah.
And who might you be?
I have come to return him to his people.
Well, that is convenient. I had no idea the Kunari even knew he was here. Here then.
Yes.
Take the key to the Kunari's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
Last time this didn't went well. So I'm happy that this time she gives us the keys without us needing to threaten her of death.
As you say.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question.
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Could you stop bickering like this? Hi, Sho. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're... I guess weekend starts well.
So it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Yes, please. Thank you, Stan. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Okay. And I'm still fine with these 4 Kubas. Was there anything else to do here? I don't think so. I can remember that we will get attacked over here. By these people. Don't know why though.
Was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me.
Yeah, that's why.
But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Attack! Yeah, there are 2 that comes from there. Okay. We don't want to kill you, but you are coming at us, so we don't really have a choice. Regroup over here. Over here. There we go. We don't want them in our bags. That's not how this works. Still in our bags. We need to heal Morrigan. And then we will attack him, because he is already low on energy. That helps. Then we will attack him. He's low on energy. And then we can concentrate all together on this one. So you're like a circle, one fourth of a circle of dead people around me. I love it. Wait, who are we fighting? Wait, is there somebody left? Oh, sure. I'm working all weekend, so not really a weekend. Oh. Okay. Bye. Wait, are these more people? Do we have to fight them all? No, I cannot imagine that we have to fight them all. Seems unnecessary.
I shall do it. Here they come.
Unless these are the woods, the woods, more or less, that the woman talked about, that we get our potions from, that they need. Could you maybe? Oh. Hi. I haven't seen you. Lister? Thank you.
Off I go.
It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. So be it. Very well.
There we go.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Nee. You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer. But there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Okay, bye. Whee! Oh. That's too much lighting. Ah, yeah, the nightmares.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real, though.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Yes?
talk?
Well, here I am.
Hmm? This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
Okay, und what then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And that made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Time to talk to
What do you need?
talk to everyone. I want to ask you something.
Ask away.
Okay. Can you teach others to be a Templar?
I suppose I could. But I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
Okay, I respect your words.
Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
I said I respect you saying no, so okay.
Ask away.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Is there a headquarter?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Okay, and what happens now that there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Will we need to restart building the Order?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
Okay.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need? Ask away.
How did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
No. Very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
What skills might those be?
Well, it wasn't an easy life, you know. I don't know whether or not you've noticed, but I'm not exactly the chantry type. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
You think Duncan took pity on you?
I don't know. Maybe. When he came looking for recruits, I just remember praying fervently to the Maker that he would pick me. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
He was a good man.
He was. A good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Okay. Doggy.
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog?
Yes.
I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
It was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Stop scaring my dog. I would never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
If he doesn't like it, he will not like it. Bleh.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's a thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You hurt the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Oh, that's too much. You are a mean lady.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Trying to find a way through the earth? Alright, have fun. Good doggy. Good doggy. Happy doggy. More headband. I'm guessing that's the end of Poppy. Oh. Yeah, we only can pet him them now. Good doggy. Okay. Then we will go to the next person. We haven't talked yet. Hey, Stan.
Why are we stopping?
We are working together. I think I should get to know you.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I have never seen Kinari before. Can you tell me about you?
No.
I wasn't expecting
Get
that.
used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
You said you were in the army.
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So the quarry don't come from the islands.
We do now.
Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No.
Oh.
I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
The Khan is interesting. Are you alright?
You are concerned?
Yes.
No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay, then we should get going, I guess.
As you wish.
You are a strange one.
What do you wish of me?
I would like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Stan is also very interesting. Stan is really small-spoken. No, I don't want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion ends here. What do you wish of me?
I want to ask
If you must.
stuff. How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
That does sound like something you would do.
Oh? I truly doubt that children would be worth the effort. They are filthy, smelly things full of tears and snot and trouble. That said, I cannot speak for the tastes of my mother. She has, after all, lived a very lengthy time in the wilds and done many things I know nothing of. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other humans?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do animals think of you when you are changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
I have never heard of magic like that.
No?
Nope.
'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostates, don't you?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
Okay, and that was all. Thank you.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
That would just make you angry, I think.
I doubt it would. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
And the dwarves. And then we can go.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedek at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah. What are you selling?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Let me see your wares.
Sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Can I give you something? I do not need a dagger. Well, the short bow is better in damage. Oh wait, that is with me. I don't know the other ones. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Always a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Okay, can we do an enchantment?
Enchantment!
Yes, please. No items to enchant. Okay. So not everything can be enchanted.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
I can remember that you tell me a lot. Yeah. What's your story?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose
Yeah.
it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Lost Glory?
Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kal Sharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old Tigers fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost Tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Mm-hmm. I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
You didn't mention your son.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
So you got a free helper?
Better than him living in mud and hiding from Darkspawn and Deepstalkers, isn't it? I was glad to take him in. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
And where do these goods come from?
Look, we don't rob people, all right?
You don't?
We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
An opportunistic scoundrel.
Don't get all indignant with me. I hate the Darkspawn as much as anyone. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
I mean, I do the same stuff, so... Everyone has to make their living somehow.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Okay, I will go. I don't need any more rumors. The tavern already gave me enough. Okay. He's done, I think. Where's the exit? Still the same, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Accept. So, last time when I got stuck, we went to Redcliffe and did the Redcliffe village, but got stuck in the castle. So this time we will go somewhere else. City and main port, it is also the locate of the royal palace. The edge of the Brazilian forest, the danger of which are well recorded in local legend. Sitting in the shadows of the old imperial highway, these docks are now the only means to reach the tower. Ah, the circle. Okay. Frostback Mountains, a range of dramatic peaks that stretch across western Ferelden, forming a natural border with Orleys? So, Hogness, if you are here, you mean either the mountains or the woods, right? Could we theoretically go just to the castle and kill the evil man? Oh, sorry, Carol was telling me something. Did you ask something? Yes, it is either the elves over here in the outskirts of the woods or in the mountains with the dwarves, right? Not here, not there, and not up here, right? I don't want to go to the dwarves, but then again we are mages, and dwarves are not really receptible to mages, so... Yeah, okay. Do we have to fight any dwarves? I really hope not, but still. You know what, I guess we go to the dwarves. I want to go to them, so we do that. Without one fight. Bounty hunters. Oh, that doesn't look good. But no, we cannot attack them. Okay, fine. Hi! Oh! I wasn't able to attack them. Why can't they attack me? Evil. I think friendly fire is on. Or isn't it? There! Strong? Excuse me. Yep. Rude. Yeah, really rude. Last save? That was surprising. How did that happen? Stay here? Can I somehow get, like, the attention of one of them? How close can I get? There, I cannot... Here it says, ask them. Hey! Weird. Ah, the Magi back there is hurting really badly. So, we two should try to kill him back there. Maybe. Yeah, he is the one that kills us. The dog after the mage? Wait, which one of you is him? Wait. You are the mage. Who are you? I cannot even go to... Okay, then the dog after the mage. Ooh. What? Did he just turn one of his own people into a bomb? Mm-hmm. Wait, I need one of my own... Ah, fire. Wait. We died. Then you need to take a health potion instead. You didn't take the health potion, huh? Yep, well, feels like we need to kill the mage first. We will all go against the mage. Let's see, who of you is the mage? Hello. You are the mage. Thank you. Mage is dead? Mage is dead, okay. Now we concentrate on some of the normal people. Oh! When did that happen? Excuse me. Getting on my nerves. Tucky! Okay. Yep. Wait. Yep. Okay, going for the mage first is correct. But I have to look more often, like maybe make more breaks and heal the people. That seems to be needed. Yeah, for example, when? Why? Oh, because she is attacking me. Okay, yeah. Everybody else is fine so far. There we have it. They are somehow getting a lot of damage in a short amount of... Nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Short amount of time. Yeah, you go after him, fine, but you stay with me here with this one. Because I'm already, again, not high on health. Whoop. Heal myself, please. Thank you. Ah, he just died. That's good. He's shortly about to die. Okay, cool. There we go. The first, a little bit harder fight, to be honest.
It is begun.
Eee. Should we go down the way or should we go over the bridge? Is there a difference?
Are we descending into the underground? The thought of so much rock over one's head is disquieting.
Okay, there's nope, no difference. Okay, fine. Good job. Thank you, Hogness. I wonder if I can make head pads with a 3D model.
What can we best? Greetings, blessing to you.
I thought you would tell me stuff, because you are standing in the middle.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods.
You ate my entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone. But they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
I should go.
Best of luck to you.
The followers' conversation in the backgrounds are hilarious. Yeah, but they always start when I'm starting to speak to people. So they suddenly stop.
Can I interest you
Oi.
in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
You look tired. I always wait for them to finish. Previously owned?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
Where do you get like new armor?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Okay.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
24 hour? I don't need this one. Thank you. And as far as I know, I don't need that either. You don't have anything for... Oh, it's the color for our doggy. Sure. Thank you.
Well, they need us. The gate stays closed, that city starves.
24 lifetime guarantee. Yeah. It could mean that we only our lifetime is only 24 hours after we bought it. Okay, what do you want for food tonight? What do we have tonight?
Perhaps there'll be better trading in Redcliffe.
May the ancestors
Let kings fight
protect us
over
all.
kings. Trade needs to flow.
You don't have boots? Jesus. It's exactly the same. Okay. And you get this one. Good dog. Okay, I have some stuff to sell.
Ah, you want to see some of the best previously owned equipment in Thedas, friend? Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Boop. We will keep that one. We have ramen, spaghetti, sushi, Doritos, and cheese. Then Doritos and cheese, please.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit
So much
outside influence
cheese.
until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh, cheese. Thank you, Harkness. Why have your people retreated like this?
Hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endrunai Dukan returned to the Stone not 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Ooh. I am a Grey Warden. This treachery obliged Osmar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Loghain is a traitor who killed King Kaelin at Ostagar.
What? Lies and slander! King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will. But take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Oh. I didn't know we need to fight now. Wait, bodyguard? Bodyguard. Imrek. Is that again one of them that we only need to kill him? There's a mage. So mage first. Always mage first. Ugh, you again. Stop that. Stop being killed so fast. Mages hurt. Okay. Mages first. There we go. How did you end up to half dead again? Stop it. And please attack this Imrek. Oh, this is when... Okay, this is one of those where we have to kill all of them. Fine. What do you have over there? Is that ramen? Okay, we have done it. Maybe in.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched?
Yeah.
Free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden.
Is our dog burning? Our dog is burning. You have a hot dog. I have said it before, I noticed that it is a hot dog. Yeah. I found a different ramen.
Fair journeys, Warden. If only you had come at a less troubled time.
Hot dog? Yeah, he is a hot dog. Look at him. He's burning. So hot he is. Like, he's so hot. There we go. Hot dog.
May the ancestors protect Branka, wherever she is.
What?
It is begun.
They do not want to talk to me. They ran away the moment they saw me.
You bitch. Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread. They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface. May the ancestors look kindly upon you.
Thank you. You too.
Show
Oh.
respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
The figures are quite grand indeed.
Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
Can't you stand for yourself?
Learn our ways before you presume to save us from ourselves. But don't look to me. I will not be a tutor to a surfacer.
Huh. Okay.
All right, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
You're joking, right? A 5-year-old could answer that question. Do you not know more than a child?
I care nothing for your religion, and this game of yours is over.
Oh, how the mighty have crumbled.
Why would she know that? Why do you expect her to know that? I'm excited to see what choices you make, Oi.
It is begun.
I hope the good ones. If there are good ones. Go faster. It must be so hot down here.
It is the assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Do not speak that way about the man who should be king!
I have the feeling that maybe the father did say that he shouldn't be king because he's too ruthless.
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons.
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
The Blight is coming and I need Orzamar's assistant.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Okay, we will get going. So we do the same thing with the loading screens and the mouse. If you have a controller and get a loading screen, do you roll the something as bunch true? Huh. I cannot really remember the last time I had a game with a controller where I also got a loading screen, to be honest.
Wow. So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
Hello, you have a...
Ancestors guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mother's keep. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Who are you?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
The deep roads.
The deep roads are where darkspawn come from. They descend for miles into the earth, and we must patrol them constantly or be overrun. I lost my husband to them. If I lost my son the same way...
We shouldn't abandon him. I will look for him if you want. Yeah.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I didn't say it. Do it. So we are a Grey Warden.
Warden? So you could do it?
Yeah.
Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
We will try our best.
It's about time the darkspawn started attacking the surface. They bothered us for far too long.
I do not even want to think for...
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Your alliance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Some say Bellet killed his father.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
You approve of this chaos? Of me?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
A blight is coming. Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
Okay, never mind.
Surface gold can come back any time.
The surface gold.
Did you see that fight? In the old days, those men would have been told to join.
Oh, another one. I approve of this chaos. Only chaoses I approve. Thank you.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
Wait, you have religious people down here? I thought you are not really doing magic. Yeah, I didn't think dwarves believe in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a
She's not a
chant
sister.
for Orzammar.
Okay, whose permission do you need to open a
The
chantry?
Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
The Shaper of
The
Memories?
Shaper of Memories controls the Shaperate, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce.
Do you want me to talk with him?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Okay. Will do.
I shall do it.
No? I'm guessing these are the ways below or something like that. So, nope. First the tavern.
Just do not buy anything.
So you're a Grey Warden.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
Hi. I would like a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
Oui. Some meat?
I have an award-winning honey mead. Surface
Ooh.
Family ships it down here every month. Only 1.5 silvers a mug.
Sure.
1 honey mead coming right up.
Thank you. Meat. What was that look?
Claimed he saw a ragged-looking dwarf heading west while he was patrolling the deep roads. When he tried hailing the dwarf, the fellow ran off screaming. Well, I have other customers to see too. If you need anything else, just call me over.
You saw what?
I'll miss old King Endrin.
Darkspawn attacks have been really light this year.
Where am I going? Am I allowed back here?
I'm coming. Hold on.
And then he practically slapped me.
Excuse me, I'd rather be alone.
Afraid of your best soup.
What do you need?
Not you. This one.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Things are hardly equal on the surface.
There are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
So you got to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting
I
for?
doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
How does the caste system work anyway? Who's gonna stop you? You might... What? Oh, if I'm allowed behind it. I really hope I do not want to step on the feet of the workers. They have work to do. It's stressful anyway, so no need to add more stress to the worker.
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Wait, so... He's don't stop to talk. But doesn't that mean that most likely... If... Oh, I should get going. As I can imagine that most men in this society get to be a lord.
They're everywhere. I can't take it.
So, if it is the same sex parent, that can make a big difference between, like, daughter or son. I dislike that.
Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
Follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
What? Chaos considered even in video games. Yeah, they don't. Nobody needs the stress.
Just take a table. I'll be right with you.
Grey Warden, aren't you?
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
You work for Bale?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Okay. Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
I have never been in the Deep Roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Who's sending you down?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Okay, and who else is in the Deep Roads?
Lord Harriman's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
What are you looking for?
Ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who's Bronca?
Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the Deep Roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Grey Warden, keep your nose up.
Let's see. So, something interesting in this game, if you play as a noble dwarf, you play as Balin's older brother. So, you would start as prince? Interesting. Wait, does that mean you cannot be an older sister? No, wait, you cannot be an older sister, right?
One day the Paragon Branca will return.
This dispute over the throne is exciting, isn't it?
By the ancestors, watch where you're treading.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
These things dangerous?
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand.
Huh.
Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
Okay, if I see any, I will send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
You need one? Okay.
Orzammar welcomes you.
No. What do you want?
You look like you're not from around here.
No. Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Yes. The Circle of Magi.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
You want to leave Orzammar?
I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I
Yeah.
don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
I feel like, based on your your voice, you're kinda young. So, I'm confused. And what would the messenger get?
What do you mean? Oh, you're looking for payment.
Yes.
My father's shop refines lyrium for smithing. If you help me, I'm sure I could get you some.
Okay. Okay, I will talk to the first enchanter next time I see him.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
She sounds like somebody who has who is hyper focused on something. But also too young to understand the hardship of something. You know? She's so positive. Asperger? Could also be an obsession, depending. Maybe she's trying to. She has something else going on bad in her life, and she's trying to, like, not think about it, you know? And uses magic and the obsession about it to get around it. Yeah. Hey.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
But I have one for you.
Saraka, I'm back in the game. Such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Thank you. I will try. What is this area? Oh, diamond quarters. Not yet. What are these doing? Mines commander. Hello.
What's this? A human?
No. Well, yes.
Tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
They have made their move on the surface already.
But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
At least someone here takes us serious. What do you know about Paragon Branca?
What anyone knows. She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
Chaos is awesome cat lady, not lowly human like me. No, humans are not lowly. There are lowly humans, but not all humans are lowly. And I'm a cat demon. I'm not a cat lady. Wait, I didn't listen. Are darkspawns the only danger?
Of course not. Down here you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Deep stalkers?
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on 2 legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Are there no dwarves past this point?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead mostly, fools that they are. Some scavenger types too.
Legion of the Dead.
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
Will you let me pass?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or
Thank you.
Permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps. For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
He is nice. He would give us all that stuff if he is allowed to. Cat demon, sorry, feline devil. Both is fine. Wait, if there's a thing... Wait, what? Oh, another one.
Another? I just gave you one, fool dog.
Proving.
Perhaps you
Ah,
should go and hunt something then.
interesting.
Warrior beast, you are remarkably overdependent. Oh, very well. But tell no one.
Oh. Where did you come from?
You're the best wrangler I've ever... You're the best wrangler I've... I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
Cool. Nugs are magic. Are they? Okay. We are streaming for 3 hours now, so I want to make a break. Take a break. Whoop. Wait. Save game. Okay, I guess. No, save. Save game. Save. Big stretch. Oh, knack. That helped. To be honest, I already have a better feeling with this one. I mean, there is political problems, but the other one had undead people coming in waves to fight them. So this one seems to be easier. Oop. Let's see if I can raid into someone. Ooh. Lex Party is live. I do like to listen to him. He has a really nice deep voice. But I wouldn't raid into him, I guess. Because he doesn't know me that well, you know. So we go to Rekudo, and he is playing Love and Deep Space at the moment. Hot anime guy in your area? Okay, sure. There we go. Big stretch. Next week, Monday, I have to work, but only shortly. So maybe we will stream or not. Depends how chaotic these few hours will be. Otherwise, oh yeah, this weekend I will try to play 2 of the games to the point that we can end them in a different way. Like Pocket Mirror in the Nia game. Yeah. And the other one, figure out how to start Monkey Island 4 on my PC. Maybe we'd get chaos. Yeah, maybe. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. And I will see you latest point on Tuesday. Here is your heart. And I say bye-bye.